crazy bastard sons of wrestling, we have a new WWE World Champion at Backlash. AJ Styles takes out Dean Ambrose with Styles Clash after a boot to the nuts. Wow, he's finally done it. He's accomplished the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Awesome, badass. The whole entire match was badass. Give it up to Dean Ambrose. Kicking ass. Styles kicking ass most of the match. Dean Ambrose playing a little bit from behind, but awesome. It was like 40 minutes of just awesome shit. And let me tell you what, that six-pack challenge that we kicked off the show with, those women kicked ass as well. Nikki Bella and Carmella are going to have a fucking awesome feud. And I can't wait for more of that. And Becky Lynch, hell yes, finally, champion. SmackDown Women's Champion, hell yeah. Wish she could have won it earlier, but now she finally is a champion, so it doesn't really much matter. The last kicker is in charge of the women's division. What's next for her? Hopefully it's Alexa Bliss, because she kicked ass in this match. First one eliminated, but just the temper, all of it about her tonight was awesome, and she was smooth in the ring. Kick ass. So women's wrestling over on SmackDown was badass. Naomi had a few, hey, it happens. So, guys, what did you think? And what, man, Carmella, Nikki Bella is going to be badass. I'm totally digging that. Carmella was just killing it. There for a minute, I was like, for sure, Carmella's winning this shit. After she eliminated Nikki Bella, holy hell. Then we have the Usos versus the Hype Bros. Heel Usos is badass. It's awesome. Totally kick-ass. They needed this. They needed this heel turn, and they're doing it, and it's awesome. So, and they take out Ryder and pick up the win here. And moving on in the tag team tournament. Then we have Miz versus Ziggler, and these guys always, come on, always awesome matches. But the deciding factor here is Maryse. And she sprays something in the face, the eyes of Ziggler here when the ref is not looking. And you got the skull-crushing finale. Miz retains, hell yes. Now, like I said, with JBL, he's been talking about this quite a bit. SmackDown now again about how Ziggler's going to have to reevaluate if he loses. Now, he did lose, and he kept bringing it up. So it's a major point. We're going to have a major change in Ziggler coming up. And it's time for he definitely needs a change anyway, because he is badass in the ring. He can rock a mic. He has the style. He has the flair. He's got it all. But he just never has the opportunity. And the fans are just getting pretty bored with it now. I mean, really, it's been like 4 or 5 years. And you're like, come on, it's got to happen. It's got to happen. Now you're just like, it ain't going to happen. So we got to do something totally different with Ziggler. And he's been changing himself up anyway. He's not bleach blonde anymore. And always new gear. I totally respect people that go out of their way and get badass gear. And that's one thing Ziggler always does. So does Miz. And totally give it up to him. Then we have Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. Now, Bray Wyatt took out Randy Orton backstage. His storyline, Randy Orton's, he suffered a concussion, I guess, previously, and he was not medically cleared for Backlash. So they made it look like that Bray Wyatt took him out, and then he demands a count to 10 and is victorious, gets his hand raised. But we're going to have a match with Kane, no holds barred. And let me tell you what, Kane has been doing this for a very long time. He still goes in that ring 100%. He's still in shape, and he's been wrestling for a lot of people have been wrestling a long time, but this guy has maintained his physique, and he's been in shape and a healthy guy. Here, Randy Orton, though, you're thinking for sure, Bray Wyatt, that senton through the announce table, that was pretty damn cool. We got some pops from the crowd, but Randy Orton does come out, pretends that, with the leg injury and all that, hits an RKO out of nowhere, and then this allows Kane to hit the choke slam for the victory. But like I said, Kane didn't need that help, so now it makes him look weak when he is totally capable of winning these matches. He doesn't need help. It's the fucking Demon Kane. Come on. Why do they always make him look weak? And they've been doing this for a very long time. And hey, he just rolls with the punches. He does his job. But Kane, they should just go back to allow him to be badass his last few years wrestling. And because he can, he still goes in the ring. Give it to him, man. Let him do it. Let him run with the ball. You don't need a goddamn Kane, okay? Yeah, Kane. Yeah, that was not intended. So, anyway, guys. So it looks like we're going to be moving on with Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt again eventually. We had Bray Wyatt do the pose before he hit that senton. That's pretty damn awesome. So they're going to come back to this match that they should have had. So anyway, moving on to the Usos versus Slater and Rhino for the Tag Team Champions, the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Although that's happened prior, right? Anyway, the new ones. The new era, that is. And Slater goes completely badass here at the end. Usos were killing it as well, beating his ass, but Slater goes badass, takes everyone out, and then he gets the ref's not looking, we get a gore, and Heath Slater just rolls over victorious. Heath Slater, your kids are moving to a double wide. You have a contract. You have a new piece of metal to carry around with you. You're a tag team champion, and Rhino is not going to be eating any more of them shitty crab cakes, all right? So it's time to get some better food for that double wide. You might get one of those big chest freezers out on the porch. Yeah. Heath Slater, I cannot wait for some more of his stuff. The crowd was over as hell for Slater. Slater's kids, Rhino, EC Dub chants, awesome, totally dug it. And I thought for sure the Usos were going to win with this new badass heel gimmick. And it didn't happen. So a good, awesome moment. And then followed up by the badass moment of the night. AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose. And like I said, that match was goddamn phenomenal. And totally because the ending was perfect. AJ Styles picking up that win. He nailed that 450 splash off the top rope. That was badass. Dean Ambrose hit some really cool stuff as well. Couldn't get the dirty deeds in, and or a kick out from AJ. So it looks like, I guarantee we have a rematch, and eventually he hit that dirty deeds, but that's something that won't take AJ Styles out. I hope that's the way it rolls. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Hit the thumbs up. What's your rating of Backlash? Give me a 1 through 10. I give it a goddamn 9.5. This what? 9. Yeah, 9. A 9. 9.5 because I'm pumped up about AJ Styles becoming WWE World Champion. This guy has done a lot and has had a phenomenal year of 2016. Debuted at Royal Rumble, came in to the pop of holy shit pops. That was awesome. And then he had that shitty match against Jericho after the Y2AJ thing at WrestleMania and lost, where he should have won, but we're definitely going to forget about that because he beat down John Cena. And now he no longer has the club with him. It looked like they were going to reform and maybe bring in Finn Balor. That didn't happen with this whole brand split that just popped up out of nowhere. And, well, he beat down John Cena at SummerSlam, victorious in the middle of the ring, and now victorious right in the middle of the ring. Dean Ambrose, sorry boy, you gotta go back and get that fire underneath your ass like you had prior to this championship run, because you are badass, sir. But AJ Styles, it's his turn, and he's marketable as hell. Look at the amount of merch that he sells. His t-shirt, I think, sold out, the very first one, in like 15 minutes. That's awesome. So guys, Backlash, pretty damn cool, and I can't wait for the next pay-per-view. I saw what it was. I can't forget. I can't remember because I forgot. So what it's called, because I'm too pumped up about this AJ Styles deal. So anyway, like I said, comment below. I'm going to try to get this up as fast as possible, and I'll catch you tomorrow night after Raw.